Get that inspiration.
What if I roll any high then? Then what? No.
Give it to Destiny.
Yeah.
She hasn't really needed it the last few sessions, to be fair.
No, it's like just cashed in on those last few.
So after our we started off after the battle in that little swamp, right?
Started in the swamp, ended at the witch's hut.
Yeah. Pretty much. After discovering the phrase and the location of what's the names? Hang on.
Agatha.
Yeah, Agatha's hut. And after defeating some perilous rites and zombies across the way, we found a giant tree in the middle of the woods that turns out to be her hut herself. After defeating some enemies outside, we decided to. We were greeted by the voice of Agatha, and then Agatha herself, who invited us in. Sorry, I'm a bit out of it at the moment. And after some. Hang on. She asked for one question from us. And instead of giving her a question, we just gave her an entire fucking story.
And she gave us a book for it.
And yeah, she did give us a book for it. It is and also we found out that she what it? She would turn into a what was she again? She was a banshee. So after a few moments alone, she decided to she turned into a banshee, and we had to fight her and her little pet. God, that was a and then finally after her death, that's where we left off. That was a brief recap, sorry. Yay. I'll give it to no, I'll keep it for now. Okay.
All right. Oh, I see what you've done there. You put in a preempt to spill magic on the book. If you can catch me.
I use the power of metagaming to destroy the scroll before you have a chance to do anything.
What's the worst that could happen?
We don't have to find out.
Is this about the wish spell book?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see what's going to happen is one day, like a year from now, someone's going to say, man,
He broke up just as he was telling his story.
Someone indeed will say that. Someone will indeed say, man, in a year from now.
I just great joke, everybody. Bleh, bleh, bleh.
Man.
Yeah, I wish I had a sandwich, and then wish granted in games.
We just got the end of that.
Yeah, I went in the elevator.
It really elevated that joke.
Wow.
I've just
Yeah.
seen that's been there the
So
whole
yeah,
time.
one day, years from now.
Really trying to tell the joke. Did anyone else hear it? I didn't hear the joke though. I just heard the drums.
I was gonna do the drums and I saw Lycan's Bane in the soundbar and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And that was "Here Comes the Sun." I was like, I've been there the whole time.
Well, I vote because I think the party's messed up. Let me walk towards the party. Yeah, kind of messed up. Probably a short rest is in order while we search the abode. All right, I will do an investigation check. I have the Helm of Comprehend Languages. Yes, I would. And we killed the only one around.
Good job, team. Just a little dead.
Hmm. 6 aspects of witches. Would I have no idea what that is? I'm thinking it has something to do with hags, but I don't think it does. Maybe.
I think I know like some of them.
Mm-hmm. It says name the 6 aspects of witches. I'm assuming also in Draconic, I've got to name it. I'll keep looking around. I'm specifically looking for like spell scrolls or a key to that chest, or well, she didn't have a key. She was reaching into it. Or any like spell writing materials like ink or components. Okay. I will give that potion to Destiny.
Thank you.
And then I'll keep the other stuff ready to identify. I was hoping like if there's a scroll of blink or something, we can maybe get into the chest. Or a good old crowbar. We're short resting right now, right? Well, what would everyone like to do?
I say probably don't short rest because we know the goblins are going to be here at some point. Oh, sorry, don't long rest. We could probably short rest. But even then, we know that the other goblins.
Yeah. I do have no more hit dice, so I do need a long rest at some point. But yeah, everyone else can short rest and heal up what they need. I can drink the potion if need be.
You're out of the spell slots, right, Red?
I
tiny
am.
hut.
I am. A tiny hut is a ritual. So I have about half my spell slots.
I have 3, but it's gonna be 2 because I have to repair the Steel Defender,
So
which I'm going to do, by the way.
We could
R.I.P. my boy.
long rest in the tiny hut if we wanted to do that.
Yeah, and then I'll just.
oh, okay. Well,
What if we put the tiny hut like at the entrance of the cave, so it looks like it's sealed.
Could try that.
Or a tree, I guess.
Yeah, let's just put it here. We don't have to rest in it, but we can use it to block the door. What time of day is it actually?
Excellent. We can travel at night, so I don't have to suffer any sunlight disadvantage.
Yay!
I mean, I'm good to.
This plan.
I think the only thing that stops us from having a short rest is Destiny's hit points and that chest, right?
What's wrong with the chest again? It's just locked, right?
We haven't tried to open it. I wanted to spell magic on something.
Yeah, last time I tried that on something fancy, lightning struck me. I think witches are smarter than that. It's probably going to be one of her things that you picked up. It's like you put it on the plate and it unlocks. I don't know which one though, based off of those hints.
I'm not sure she had a way. I don't think she had a way of opening it because she was reaching into it.
Lycan will go and reach into it.
With your astral arms? You could try your astral arms to grab it. Grab something inside.
I'd have to short rest first.
Because that's essentially what she does. You have a way of like putting a spectral arm into it.
Technically, they don't go through things. That's the whole point, is that they punch people.
Well, you can't grab people's hearts and pull them out?
I could probably punch their heart out through their body, but no, I can't grab it and pull it out like vision.
Okay, well, I'm easy with short or long rest. Prefer short, but who needs long?
I kind of need long.
All right, so we'll do a long rest.
We don't need to rest. Like, if you guys want to just do a short rest, I can survive. Probably.
Hang on. How much healing do you need, Destiny?
A lot.
Yeah.
Actually, I need a long rest anyways because I'm down. All four of your.
All four of my bandages.
Do
Because if
they
we're going to
come back?
rest after this anyway, we could just after a long rest.
How much? And one
At
of
least
the
that's how I've been using them. I don't know if they don't actually do that. I've been doing that the whole time.
Lycan, you can cast levitate, right?
I believe I can do that as many
Isn't
times
that
as
how
I
you got
want.
out
I
of the?
can't remember exactly. I can't remember if I can only do it a certain amount of times. Yeah, I can cast levitate.
So we could levitate the chest out of here. We could also, if depending on how heavy it is, get Automation Queen to carry it. Don't have to open
Don't we
it,
need to
take it with us.
rest for Kalor to fix the machine?
Yeah, right. But that's a spell
We don't
slot.
have to take the chest with us.
Oh
We
yeah,
can
it says
just
spell
leave.
slot. I don't think it's like a an hour saying just use a spell slot.
Right. Okay. So I don't have that on me at the moment. Okay, let's just short rest and then we can make our way out. Save
Right.
the tiny heart resource.
No, the tiny heads, it doesn't use a resource. It's a ritual.
That's crazy. And Destiny, if you want big heals, I can just give you my bandages, and that'll bring you up to like adequate.
Okay. Do your bandages refresh?
I'm gonna say yes, unless DM stops me, because that's how I've been doing it the whole campaign after long rest. All right, cool.
Okay.
All right, I will not
So
short
I
rest.
rolled 2d6 4 times.
Yeah, give me the. Sorry, 1 second.
I'm going to check the scrolls first. Mm-hmm. Okay. For any first or second level spell, and I can use it. Okay. Oh, DM, I'm just looking at the floating disc spell. So if I created a floating disc under the chest, could I raise it up and then this disc follows us? But it doesn't have a speed. So if I'm going whatever speed, it should just follow me.
Didn't we do this in another campaign with a disc that just slowly followed us? Was that us?
Having delusions.
No, that was the other group. Sorry. They had like a fucking the floating disc and they put all the loot on it.
All right. So we can put this thing on a floating disc and move it 13 miles. Right. Well, I'd move it up at a slow pace until we're kind of at near top speed. I'm gonna try that, everybody. Get the Phantom steeds, and then get the disc up, and then we're gonna ride out and have the chest follow us.
Do we have to lift the chest onto the disc, or does the disc just like appear underneath it and then rise up?
Well, I'm just gonna cast it under the chest, I'm assuming.
Chest phases through the disc. DM laughs.
And the disc floats 3 feet above the ground, so as long as it's not an obstacle higher than 3 feet, we're good. Which, well, you wouldn't. Yeah, don't jump over any big trees. You know, hey man, I'm trying to problem solve this. Yeah, and you have a massive canyon.
The dice man cometh.
Oh, look at all this logging they did. So I'll roll some hit dice because I just identified one thing. Right. All right. I won't rest, and I will spend the remainder of my time trying to solve that mystery.
I don't suppose any of us would have known anything about witches in our time before the campaign. Which witch?
I can probably think of a. No, never mind. I was like, oh, maybe I could just find steed and get a war horse and carry the chest, but I don't know how I'd strap it to a horse. Never mind. Going with the disc.
Yeah. I feel like I know this answer out of character. But obviously, Lycan would know. I don't know the exact words for it. I know there's like 6, you say? Like probably name like 2.
Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna guess these. So I think one of them is herbalism. I think one of them is scrying. I think one of them is alchemy or apothecary. One of them is warding. I think one of them is enchantment or charming. And I think the last one's necromancy. Okay. Doesn't tell me if I didn't get any of them. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so craft would be baking. I don't know. Uh-huh. That's why I thought herbalism. or just healing, or alchemy. For the magic, I'm thinking divination, transmutation, and it didn't register necromancy, so enchantment probably. Oh, I thought I got nothing right. Okay.
I think they're probably dead on with all the casting ones.
Mhm.
I don't know. Am I allowed to help him? I think the. Right. I know there's like the specific word for it. I can't remember what the word is. It's got to do with the brewing side of it, but I think we've already said alchemy and shit like that, and apothecary.
Yeah. I would say probably the skills then is alchemy or herbalism, weaving, and cooking. Or tinkering. So I'll try it again. I'll say divination, transmutation, necromancy, alchemy, weaving, or maybe instead of alchemy, maybe brewing, weaving, and thatching. I don't know. Okay. Well, let's think D&D. Let's help ourselves. Crafting. Let's think of crafting tools. So there's a brewer's kit. So I'll say brewing. There's an herbalism kit. Herbalism. And what's another witchy crafting set?
I think the charms and like voodoo dolls and shit, that all comes under enchantment, right?
Ooh.
Or divination.
It's probably got to do with the necklace, I imagine. But is charm its own type of crafting?
Enchantment's a magic school. Okay. Weaver is a tool set.
Mm.
A charm set would be Tinker's probably, or Jeweler. Trinkets.
Bones.
Jeweler.
Yeah.
Jewelry.
Okay. So let's try this again. Divination, transmutation, necromancy, brewing, herbalism, and tinkerer. No, and jeweler. Sorry. All right, so I'll go divination, transmutation, enchantment. What's an aspect of magic? Primal? Arcane? Is that what I mean?
Ooh.
The book, the circle of protection. Shield.
Flip.
It's scry.
Ritual?
Yeah, ritual.
Yeah,
That's the word.
ritual. Dang, good one. Boom. We're working. We're working here. Okay. So one of the schools was correct. The reason the weave. A mage. Your focus.
Spellcaster.
Repeat your clue. Something that spellcasters have. You said.
That's the spell casting. Oh, wait, hang on.
They use what? Would you say? All
Yeah,
right.
spell casting. Yeah.
So spell casting. Ritual. And then brewing, herbalism, jeweler. We would never get this on our own. Well, like the place was covered in undead, right? So it was like, what's the witches do? It's like, well, there's fucking skeletons everywhere, guys. Oh. And it. Okay, well, I'll take a sniff of it. Oh, is this the Lady of Flowers gonna mess me around now?
Make a con save.
And you said that there's a symbol coming out of the liquid that looks like the chest symbol. What if I pour a little bit of liquid? Oh yeah, what if I put it
Into
in the
my
gap?
mouth.
Oh, here goes nothing. I'll reach in. Lucky 7. Can I look in the bag? think I got the bad bag. Um, anyone else want to stick their hand in the hole?
I'll do it. I'll do literally anything. One. Time to die.
Classic.
Gotta be better than the death bag.
You're really you're really tempting me here. Can I smell the liquid? I'm gonna put my finger in it. Does it stick to my finger at all, or does it just like oobleck? Hmm. Maybe an acid. All right. I'm gonna try to collapse my hands, see how small it can get. Interesting. Nice. I'll look at the party and I'll tell them all.
On. Well, we got ourselves an adjustable cooking pot.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Kalor will go off. Let's go gambling.
Oh, dang it.
Hey. I keep grabbing balls. First Kalor got the fucking bless ball, and now there's a another ball. Okay. Hey Red, you think you can identify this?
Add it to the list.
Great. And then I'll just pocket it for now.
Lycan will sigh and reach into the bag.
Uh-oh, here comes the...
I mean, there's nothing stopping us from just pulling everything out eventually, right? Until someone gets the crocodile.
Oh, RIP like him.
I pull out a bullet. He is happy for the first time in this whole campaign, and he puts it on.
Yes.
Lycan will thank Illustre for this lovely gift. That's okay. I'd rather go out at night anyway.
Well, we've all had to go. Well, we just take turns pulling out the rest of the gear and then see what we keep.
I'll
and see
do
what
it
we don't.
again.
All right, there he's in.
Wow, we haven't rolled a single double yet. Oh, nice.
Destiny's like, I just pulled out a hat though.
I'm good. That I'm gonna put it on.
Destiny turned into a manticore.
No, I knew it. Man, thought we were gonna go gambling, but I got the dang it.
We can still talk to Red. He's a magical creature.
Your chances with red have gone up.
Okay.
Okay, I'll give it another go. Oh, I got the magic 8. Gotta be better than my bag of death. So plus. What's it called? The Black Grimoire or Dark Grimoire? Or... all right. I'll have to look up at that. Study more later. Anyone else want to have two more presents left in the box?
Yeah, I went.
Get your automation queen.
I just revived it. No.
It's there to take a bullet for you.
Okay. I'll get the newly revived. Well, I mean, still smoking in the ground, so I'll just quickly fix that. The newly revived automaton queen. Just... okay. Oh, dang it. I will take the potion, pocket it, and then just go into my hand. Has Red put up the whatchamacallit? The dome? Okay. I'll just step into the tiny hut.
Lycan got a good one last time. You want to try again?
Nope.
I think we're all good.
Destiny?
I'll do it.
I'm good. I'm up good right now. I don't need to get down bad like Destiny.
No way.
I feel this is more of a
Is it a
more of a
magical
curse of the
creature?
DM than you have to make up dad jokes now.
What is Tinder? Is he an imp? Oh, I thought he could be a friend, but no, it's okay. I'll just
Tinder
I'll
can't see
just
it
deal
anyway.
with it.
Only you can.
Well, you have advantage on persuasion against magical creatures. Maybe you can convince it to stop.
Maybe Varangol can see
True.
it and get rid of it, or at least like quiet it. Literally
Oh,
only your
dang
problem. Lycan will look at Destiny and go, "Oh, it's just a statue. I guess it's not that bad."
I'm gonna be looking up at it. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, not that bad. Why?
You suffer 1 point of exhaustion.
Free psychic damage.
Okay, so now that we've gone through the treasure trove, and that liquid is still in the cup, right? I'll take a sip. Not the, yeah, not the, or the bag of death. Oh fuck. Oh, I thought so. I regained 10 hit points. Okay. Good. Anyone else want a sip of the mysterious chalice potion?
Is he
I'm
like?
gonna tell you the dad joke that the imp told me.
Can we hold her down and force it down her throat? Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna put the chalice down. If no one wants it, I'm gonna pour out the liquid onto the ground.
What? Why?
Well, I'm not gonna have a chalice full of liquid in my bag.
You could.
What? Does anyone have a Tupperware? Okay, I'll put it in my pack.
Get fucking jebaited.
Yeah, it's like soaked my. Oh, my spell book is soaking fucking wet.
If you guys watch JoJo,
All the pages are stuck together.
he was using Hamon.
Yeah.
Well, let's.
If you Phantom Steed out of here.
Will Phantom Steed be able to get over the marshland?
It's a. Yeah, it's a. I don't. It doesn't really touch the ground. I don't think.
Nice.
Okay. Well, let's because we've done a short rest, that we don't get caught by the goblins. We've looted the place. Let's Phantom Steed our way as fast as we can to the fort.
Sounds like a plan, Stan.
Maybe get there before dark.
No.
Yippee.
Hey, Imp. Tell me a dad joke. Or tell me a joke.
The fuck did you just call me?
I don't know. What do you call a barbarian that loves to play music?
Are you talking to me?
I'm gonna turn to Lycan and repeat the joke to him.
I don't get it.
Don't worry about it.
Oh. Everybody better not be dead. It's been about a week. Over a week.
Oh, hey, look, my old. Oh, you removed me from existence. Ah.
Atomized.
Lycan looks at Kalor and then does a double take and then realizes it's the new Kalor and not the old Kalor. Yeah.
They look like goblin.
Disturbing.
I'll call out to. I'm trying to get my notes up so I remember his name. The man of the tower, which is Darian. And just say, like, oh friend, how have you been? Who attacked? Any idea why? I looked to Destiny, and is your goblin friend still on your back?
Oh shit. Is he? How long has it been?
A day, I guess.
Alright, I should probably feed him.
Do we have a brig here? Do we have like a prison?
There's a cage right there.
A brig. Probably should go chuck him in there.
I mean, we can also shove him into the little temple down there.
I'm gonna wake him up, and I wanna ask him like what do you want to do? Yeah, but if I let you walk, what will you do? Where? Interesting. And will you? Maybe. If I don't want you to die. But yeah, I think it sounds like a good thing for both of us. But I need to know that you're not going to do something that will harm us. Then I would have to kill you and everyone you know. Sorry, wrong order. First, kill everyone you know and cut off your legs, and then keep you on my back until you die. I mean, how about this then? I'll cut off your legs, I'll strap you to my back, and then I'll just carry you around and keep you fed until you die of infection or disease. So are you going to do something? Well, I'm not into that, but if you're going to make me do these things, I sure
Someone's
did.
not into that. They
And I
often
can-
talk about it a lot of times.
And think about this. I thought of that in a moment. Think about what I could think about doing to you in an hour or a day. So, if I let you go, will you do something that will harm us? Do I believe him?
Are you trying to persuade him not to harm us? Because that's
I believe him
disadvantage.
without the insight.
Yeah, that's disadvantage.
But I'm not persuading him per se, you know. Let's see. Insight. He's telling the truth. He wouldn't do anything. He couldn't hurt a fly.
Can I also insight?
As I hear this, I'm going to start taking him off of my back.
How long has he been on your back?
A while.
Long enough for her to not notice anymore.
Hopefully that. I mean, those legs definitely wouldn't have atrophied after like a day on
Hey.
the back.
To be fair, day for Destiny, much longer for me.
Lycan will speak up and say, if you are going to stay here outside of a cage, Greenskin, then you will need to renounce your former masters and pledge allegiance to a new way of living. You have been given a second chance. Don't waste it.
Or do whatever you want.
But I would hate for you to disappoint me. Swear allegiance to these people. Lycan's patience is being tested. he takes a sigh of relief. I need you to swear that you will not go back to your former masters and return to their service. Live a new life. You're lucky to not be like your brothers. I'm waiting. I do not have all day. Lycan looks at Destiny like, are we really going to keep this fucker alive? I'm giving him
We killed
so
his
many
entire war
chances.
party. We killed his entire war party, and now we care about him suddenly.
He's He's just a little guy.
We ambushed his
I'm
group.
gonna scratch him
and
on the
burned
chin.
them.
Please don't scratch the goblin on the chin.
Lycan's looking at Destiny for like any semblance
I
of hope.
I would just like try and get his attention and just be like, yes, do it. Like mouthing yes. Just say yes.
Red has spent the time like checking the defenses and chatting with the folks to make sure everyone's okay, while the party's just like fucking around with some random goblin. Have they? Have they taken any? Oh, have they taken any supplies from Phandalin and brought them back here? Hmm. Oh, not reclaim it. Just like take supplies like fortifications and food and like supplies from there to bring to here, like salvage. Right. I see. Well, if the party is done with their business, I'll tell them what I've learned and whether we want to pay a visit there.
Is the goblin going to renounce his masters, or is he just going to stand there? Then Lycan will wash his hands of this conversation and excuse me, my lady. Have you been the newly elected leader of the villages? Nothing our rest won't fix. Have the people chosen a leader yet? I see. Here, take this until the people have decided who they want to lead. And I'll hand her the platinum, or what is it? I'll hand her the 30 platinum that I taxed from the hunter guy. I took this from Tive over there as payment for staying in the city. Hopefully he has not been much of a bother. I will leave it to your discretion. Thank you. And he'll walk away to go rest. Or to go wherever he's. Yeah, he doesn't want to give it back to the guy because of fucking all the drama he's been going through internally to fucking keep it. Yeah, I'm not giving that back to him. Someone else can do that.
I have an idea for the party. all of our gold that we robbed from the Xanathar, which is magically tracked. Maybe we put it in a chest in the dungeon because the dungeon seems warded by divination, warded from divination.
I think we've dispelled most of that by now because we spent like a week in the Feywild.
Okay.
So I think Lycan would have dispelled something every day. Although I don't know exactly how many things were cursed.
I wasn't sure if like every coin was being tracked. So all of our coin that we're not using, I would say we lock it down below because we couldn't track Glassstaff even with Varangol's magic down there. So take the items, but any money that we don't need, like I think we've got. Let me have a look.
Did we keep that all together or did we disperse that?
I put it in a party loot page. So I've got all the treasure that we looted from that one cache I've put in one page. So it means that like we haven't divided it, but at least we know how much is there. It's already the last link I gave on the loot tracker. It's all the stuff in the top table. There's other stuff I've got to add too that we just found, but I can do that later. It's like the potions and stuff we found. But if we're all resting, DM, I'll just start identifying things. Like the necklace and... I think the necklace was the other thing I had, the orb from Kalor and a few other bits. I feel like we've been extraordinarily lucky on the loot front lately. I think we're up to date, except I think we're up to date and everything except Agatha's stash. I'll add this to the party loot. Okay. Is that counted as consumable or an item? Right. Is it attunement? It doesn't produce light though, it just is an aura. Alright. What was the called? Chalice of what? That's 50 HP of healing per day, right? Right. And the cursed items don't need any further identifying. Does an identify spell let you know if something is cursed, though, without knowing the curse? Oh, right. So the chalice, for example, could be cursed. We wouldn't know. I did not know that. I thought the identify kind of let you know if it was. All right, we'll figure this out as we go. Okay, well, I think that's us rested then. Well, I'm assuming we've just taken a kip. I'm not feeling too great about drinking that chalice, but we'll see how that goes.
Well, you didn't die.
I don't have dad jokes in my head. Yeah.
If I don't say anything, will he just give me the punchline? All right, I'm gonna not say anything. Hey everyone, how does a barbarian like to travel?
We all like give her the same like sudden treatment as well.
Like I must, well, Red must think that Destiny's kind of going crazy, and
Oh
is
wow!
getting to the point where
By
he has
axe or by sword?
I was like, yeah, Destiny. You did tell me once to kill you if I ever noticed you were turning. Are you still yourself? Are you still yourself? Because I'm worried.
I'm going to point at the imp.
Well,
Well,
do you see a
nobody sees anything.
He's telling me the most hilarious jokes I've ever heard. Constantly.
Did you get a good night's rest?
Never.
I look fucking ragged. I almost died twice in the past 24 hours.
Does scrying allow you to see what someone else sees? Right. Okay, never mind. I was just thinking out loud about trying to. It's not important. I think destiny is. It's like I'm worried about you. Why don't you when we maybe we should take a few days to recover after our next journey.
What are you talking about? I'm fine. You look at my eyes and they are just
Are you
not
trying to persuade?
fine.
Are you trying to persuade me with disadvantage? You're fine, or perhaps with
I do have
advantage.
DM's discretion.
Oh.
Is that a magical creature? I'm assuming she's got a -1 anyway, so I'll take it.
If I'm doing a strength based intimidation, hey, that's pretty good.
All right, do your roll, and if you roll well, I'll take your word for it.
All right, I'm doing persuasion with advantage. Let's go. Feeling
Okay.
persuaded yet?
Well, as long as you say so.
Is this how we get our married couple this this campaign?
Now take off your shoes.
I don't think it's gonna last. That's a booty call, if anything. On the hour. Long break today.
On the hour.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right back then.
Is there a way that we can find some people to help protect the fort? Is that even like within our grasp?
Or we just use the book and bring them all back from the dead.
Like, we'll take no part in that. To be fair, if I get outvoted, then I get outvoted. But that's just how Lycan feels about that. But also, you haven't made the pitching character yet.
I realistically, even if we want to do that, now wouldn't be the time. We need to kind of make the area safe before we brought everyone back.
Yeah, that's my thing. Is like, is this fort really going to be like at risk if we go do something? I don't think we want to go handle this bugbear problem, because it just delays time on us doing.
Well, the bugbears know about the fort and they are attacking it. So
Other things which we know are more important.
Well, the most direct threat right now are the bugbears at Wyvern Tor.
But the demons possessing the goblin army is like a larger threat.
Yeah, I know that. It's
like the entire nation.
Yeah, I know. It sounds like they held off the last attack, and they did say that they favor hit and runs. So, maybe they attacked and realized they couldn't. It wasn't worth their time and left. So
yeah,
I mean, I'd probably flip a coin to say if we go after Wyvern Tor or we go for Wave Echo Cave.
out of character, I say we just focus on the main mission, and they'll figure it out. So I think we there's like a handful of people here who are capable of defending, but it is only like 2 people. Like, it's like a squad of bugbears.
Well, the bugbears don't know how many people are
Melvin
in
will
here.
carry.
Well, the bugbears have no idea how many capable people are in here. That's what keeps it safe. The fact it's a fully, fortified area with an unknown number of combatants inside.
How many people can actually defend this place? Is it just Darian, the hunter? Technically, the cleric is the cleric.
Maybe the
and then
merchant.
Melvin, I guess. I don't know about these 2 people. I don't know these
Well,
guys.
anyone can carry a weapon, or fire arrows off the walls.
So they're the ones I assume will just die straight away. But is this lady, is she capable of holding her own in a fight?
Probably not. I mean, we can risk it. I mean, what on our side right now, we have initiative. We know where the cave is. We're ahead of the enemy. The townsfolk are largely safe. They look like they've improved their defenses. Yes, they got attacked once, but they fended it off with no loss. Let's just go for Wave Echo Cave.
I agree. I'm just trying to make the in-character assessment of.
It's not perfect, but we have the advantage in that
how
we have the
strong
initiative.
this place really is.
Well, we could get back in a day, potentially. I don't know how big the cave is or what. It could probably a dungeon, but we could. The listen. They didn't get attacked and barely fought them off. They just got a little bit of a. They got harassed a bit, and then whoever attacked them fled. And plus, if we go for Wave of Tor, we might kill these.
Destiny's Goblin behind, and he decides to help them. There's a goblin on the side.
I don't know. He's just gonna steal their food and run away.
Yeah, I don't really trust him.
I would have killed him.
I was gonna throw him in one of these cages if he just stood there and talked shit to me for another second.
I would have fed him to the chicken.
Nah, he's a good guy.
I literally told him, you got one chance to prove yourself, and he said, all right, I heard you. And he didn't listen to me, so I was like, bro, I'm 2 seconds away of throwing this guy in that cage. Because he should not have freedom. He literally is one of the enemies. The only reason we didn't kill him is for information, and he's lucky that we didn't kill him. And I'm not crazy about killing him, but when we not.
Oh, he's dead again.
R.I.P.
Fuck the goblin is all I'll say.
I didn't know you swung like that.
Fuck him with an axe.
I mean, yeah, I did pull out the racial slurs, so.
I was going to ask him for his name, but he doesn't earn the respect.
Hopefully, Cry is pause the recording. You're going to get him demonetized with shit like that.
Green skin's like not even a slur. He's got green skin.
Anyway.
I want you to apply that to
it was
to our
to
world.
sexually assault him with a melee weapon was more what I was talking about. But
I was just saying to kill him. Jeez, I wasn't talking about a sexual assault. Quinn's the one who made it weird.
Yeah. No.
Oh yeah.
He's got a YouTube channel. Take him off. See you in the forums, buddy.
All right, Wave Echo Cave is my vote, but we do it real quick, like.
I really want to stop this real quick situation. We go to a place and then stuff happens. I don't like this. Like, we'll go there, we'll do a thing real quick, and then we'll leave, like we did in the Phandalin village that one time. But we'll just go to the manor real quick, and then we'll go to the village. Like, we'll go there, and then we'll do what we have to do, and then we'll leave. Hopefully, we'll survive. It takes as long as it takes.
You obviously don't get the reference, but that's fine.
I don't get the reference.
You don't get the reference.
Why? I'm gonna regurgitate that joke to everyone else.
You do? Well, what if I send Tive out with some coin to hire guards and hirelings and adventurers to come back? We have a great deal of coin we've got recovered. We could send him back to Waterdeep, wherever he's going, for closest settlement. If you trust him, he can use the coin to pay for sell swords to make their way back here. What if you had a wand of fireballs? Well, you only need to use it once to let them know that you have it. Once per day, you can light up whatever threatens the fort. And I'm trying to see what else we've got. Oh, I do have an idea. Have you been using arrows? Well, I have some herbs of pure death. What if you ground a bit of this up into a paste and coated your arrows with it? Well, there's strange things out in the wilderness, but I will ask for them back when we return, but arrows of death and wand of fire should help you ward off another attack if it's more serious. You only need one fireball to let them know that it's not worth it. That would this. Oh, go on. Well, how's Tive getting back on foot, or does he have a carriage, or? Right. Well, I could summon a steed for him, so he could cover a bit of ground. But I was hoping to could give him the crates of silk, just like the random stuff we don't need. How much is like Harley? How much does that cost? Well, we have this is the party. We have 300 gold and 1,700 silver, and we've got gems and jewelry. We've got 800 gold pieces worth of jewelry. Do we just want to send him away with the jewelry? So that's 800 gold. He can bring back whatever with that. I think with the captain, two gold a day, right? I mean, that's enough to hire a captain and a few guards for several months. So let's hire. That's four plus a guard, right? 4 plus a captain. All right, so that's 6 altogether. If we make it 8 altogether, so let's say 7 guard and 1 captain, that will last 4 to 5 months. Right, that's nearly half a year. We can pay them more when they run out. Mm-hmm. If the party's okay with that. Yeah, that's fair, but I mean that's significantly bolstering the defenses, and in the meantime we've got some deterrent. So what do people think? I give them the jewelry, and then we get a guard force out here. Oh, we can just. No, I think we hire them for longer, and then we can train them up, and they can become better. That's a section of soldiers, which is 8 soldiers. Everyone cool with that? Give them the jewelry that we looted, and then we've successfully laundered that jewelry. All right, I'll give Tive a box of jewelry, and with those instructions, and say he's always welcome back. And one last question, DM. The orb of scrying, can you scry who can you scry on? Here's my idea, and this requires probably Color because he owns it right now to agree. But we lend the orb to Darren, and he uses it to scry on the bugbears, so he knows if they're going to attack.
I don't mind about that. No, okay, I'm gonna scry anyone. in the
Yeah, we
meantime.
lend it to him, so he's got a way of warning, like with great accuracy and probably a lot of time when they're coming. He can fireball them, and he can hit them with poison arrows. And Darren is a former magic user, so he should be familiar on how this kind of stuff works. There, that's deterrence for us. Intelligence and pyrotechnics. I wish you well, Darren. We'll be back hopefully within the week. Just try not to light us up with that wand when we come back. All right, I'll give him a handshake and a half hug and say, yeah, we're like comrades. We've been through a lot, so look after these people. I'll also whisper to Darren about we've stashed some valuables in the dungeon. Don't tell him what they are, but to make sure people stay away from them. All right. then I'll summon 2 horses and make our way towards Wave Echo Cave.
Actually, while that is happening, can I just like grab Lycan for a second and just pull him off to a corner? Pause. See ya. Can we role
I'm
play? Yeah, okay, nice.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like pull him to like this corner
Lycan,
over here.
who's on his way to, Lycan was about to talk to Mortimer, gets pulled away by Nuka-Law. Right into the corner.
I mean, we didn't have to go that far. I thought you just went
Yes.
that far. Yeah. I've got a question. Can't help stop noticing how you have been staring at me these past couple of days. May I ask why?
I do not trust you.
And why is that?
You are a copy of a deceased comrade who has conveniently filled his place through the powers of a demon that I greatly distrust.
Well, Red's a copy, and Destiny certainly has made a pact with it. How can I get you? How can I get trust?
Don't betray me.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Keep your
Yeah.
tools to yourself.
What was the old color like?
Young. Distraught. Faint of heart. And it got him killed.
DM, I
Try
was
to be
supposed to
better.
DM you this, but since I'm inhabiting the same body, do you think I would like have his last moments? Like has some sort of dream or memory? I'll keep that to myself, actually. Whatever. I'll see what I can do then, eh? I'm still sorry about everything. And then I'll just walk to Mortimer.
Lycan will say to himself as he walks away, "So am I." And he also walks awkwardly behind towards Mortimer.
Oh, were you going to? you first. I'll just. Oh, seems my previous incantation has incarnation has met you. Sorry. Long story. I won't know you. Your Lycan here would love to tell with that.
This is Tellum.
Just, yeah, call me by color, please.
It's a long story.
Oh, that Lycan.
Lycan will.
Yep.
Lycan will look at. Is Tyve literally just standing right there? right, cool. Lycan will speak in a lower voice to Mortimer. We are about to embark to the Wave Echo Cave. We believe so. It is of our belief, or my belief, that your cousins are dead. We will likely be unable to retrieve them if we come across them on our journey, but I will say a prayer for them if we find them. But they were working, or their activities were seeming to be of known to the Cragmar goblins that we face. Of course, he lies. He's going to pray to his god if he finds them. He's not going to do that. I'm happy to do this at disadvantage. Be well, Mortimer. We shall have a weapon against our enemies soon. I'm not the tiefling. He shoots a look at Destiny's direction with all the powers that she's used.
She's gonna shrug like, what the fuck? You know what? You're a good fella. I hope I don't have to kill you. I'm gonna set him down, pat him on the back. I like this guy. He's free to go. Yeah. Well, Lycan was saying like he needs to, become one of them. So it's up to him, I guess, if he wants to like help the fort, if he'll actually help. Otherwise he'll go to jail. Or he can leave. Yeah, we left those at the city.
He'll have to get used to the weapons that are here.
You do what you need. I'm supporting you in every way except financially.
I don't know why
And
this guy's
physically.
taking up so much airtime. This fucking goblin we just should have killed. It's like we like wave echo cave and like goblin. Now we go. No, we got to talk to this guy again.
He doesn't even have a name. He's just Goblin Pikeman.
First name Goblin, last name Pikeman.
It's legal now. They made documents to.
Lycan is ready to go whenever
Yeah, me
everyone
too.
else is ready to go.
I'm gonna quickly. I'm gonna quickly see if I can scour a cloak, just like buy a cloak or see if there's like one around that I can just quickly grab. Cool. And then I just my eyes just glance past the part of I can infuse items of magic after a long rest. I'm gonna cry about it, I guess. If I remember, I have it. Yeah, like my feline agility. I totally have that. Red, wrong direction.
My favorite. Oh, and
Is
is it
it
day or night?
nighttime
I knew you
or
were
is
gonna
it
ask
daytime
that.
now?
Travel at night because of our super like
You and
scout.
me. And because I hate the sun.
And we're all got night vision.
Is it? Are we on a new map or are we still on the Agatha map? Gotcha. Yeah. There is another Vestix ahead. It is guarding the entrance.
Well, we've already killed one.
Do we have any... I guess we've already used all the witch's items.
The almighty inspiration, I don't know.
I feel like the session will end before we fight it, so I don't know, maybe.
Okay.
Unless Leroy Jenkins.
Well, we were in
Should I
an
just
enclosed
do the
space,
thing?
so do you think being in an open space will be much better, or? Oh, yeah.
Well, we could try to sneak past it then. I have an idea. I have a perfect idea. Let's distract it with a phantom steed and have it chase the horse.
Oh, fuck. What is it? Fucking Kepler. I guess there's no way for us to know that, right? Because we've never seen him with a Vexnix before. And we don't have any reason to think that he would have that power, right?
I mean, Red would say no. But there's been a few years of gap in the memory. Been over 5 years since we shared memories.
If Kepler is in there, then he must have been able to...
Well, we mustn't delay. I'll use a horse to distract it. Surely it must be hungry every now and again.
I think it's too smart to fall for that trick.
Well, it's no...
Unless it was a real horse.
How does it know it's not a real horse?
The DM told me it was intelligent.
Well, I'm gonna summon a phantom steed in the bushes anyway, and use it. Like, there's no loss if it doesn't follow it.
Leroy. I got nothing else. I could try and sneak past, I guess.
I'm just waiting for somebody to do something. I'm thinking about just running in there.
Oh, you really are? Oh, God.
Let's burn all our resources before we even get into the cave.
Yeah, remember how many it took us?
All right, I will. Well, one thing I was gonna. Oh, I was gonna with prestidigitation make it smell like a horse. I'll wait to see what it does. I have another idea to move it if it doesn't move, but it requires a spell. But we'll see how it goes. The steed's gonna dodge. What does everyone think if I vortex warp it right away from the cave entrance and we run?
Hmm?
Yeah.
By my stealth. Here we go. I'm pretty stealthy.
Okay, so let's see. Vortex warp is I can move it 90 feet. So I can put 90 feet behind us into the forest. Okay, vortex warp.
I mean, what's to stop it from just following us in?
It's too big
to
to
be
get in.
honest, but yeah. Oh, okay. right, gotcha. Sorry, my bad.
Fuck. I'm hoping he doesn't know where the heck his turn ended up. It said because it's moved 180 feet. So
Fuck's sake.
We're not getting out the way we came in. There, I said the line.
Oh, let's just hope there's something.
well, that was actually a good use of a second level spell slot.
If all else fails, Lycan pulls out his wand of secrets.
Oh, is my automaton queen anywhere? Also, I should have made my automaton queen do stealth check. Be funny if it pushed the average up.
Hey, we're a big metal statue. Yeah, it's definitely gonna make us more stealthy. There's Mortimer's family.
We found Mortimer's cousin up ahead. There are other bedrolls. Perhaps
Yeah.
other adventurers have made it in.
Didn't he have two cousins?
Yes, I fear for the other.
Oh, that collapse would have caused a lot of noise. So let's make haste. Something must know we're here.
Shall we do our new formation since we don't have Elena and we've got the queen with us now? I can stay in the front because I got the eyes.
I think you should go Lycan, Destiny, and then it doesn't really matter between myself and Kalora at the back.
I'd say Lycan, the queen. Actually, Lycan, Destiny, queen, red eye.
All right.
Yeah.
A Destiny and Queen swap, and that's it.
I'm going to refresh my pages in a loop.
I'm sure that means nothing.
I'm just like goblin with an elongated skull made me think of Alien. We won't be solving the mystery in this room. Let's push forward.
Is there a forward? Oh,
That threw me off. I thought that went up the way they've drawn that. I will search the body. I've got high investigation. The dwarf.
Lycan will patiently wait for Red to search the body before he prays to his goddess for the dwarf's soul, not the dwarf god.
And so the items denotes the letter and the cloak with arcane symbols.
Lycan will read the letter. Red gives it to me.
Yeah, take it.
Perhaps we pulled this out earlier than planned, and I refer again to the wand.
Well, would anyone like to give last rites to this poor fellow before we look out any further?
That was my plan. Hits the gritty as he prays to illustrate. Yeah, my god's better.
Would I recognize that? Like,
He can see me not living up to the lie that I told Mortimer.
He says,
Clearly not doing what he wanted me to do.
Yeah, I'll just like say to myself, trust, eh? And I'll just walk away.
Remind me again what this one does.
Finds secret
It reveals
doors.
secrets, right? Okay, so it's not going to like just point me in the direction of where I want to go.
Well, I say you jump down where this goblin is and light it up. Because there's two little holes right here.
Yeah, maybe there's a third hole right here that goes straight through. Video game logic. I call upon the power of secrets.
Well, throw it up, see what points is the strongest path.
Alohomora. I will inspect the goblin. He'll brush it off and call out to the others. No secrets in here. we going north or south?
You are the one who can look for tracks. Perhaps you can look for what is the most well-used path.
Is there a difference that I can see, DM?
That's bad. That's the 2.
North seems the more traveled path.
Well, let's go. I'll hop down to the north.
Mhm.